But I'd go to a part where it's filled with police, go live dead quick and go, yes guys, yes, blah 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 blah, and then come off the live because you know that the heat's coming on you. That's the reason. Just so lucky there, so lucky. But as I said, he's just done a live saying, I'm coming to where he lives. Brilliant. That's even perfect. And then you'd be like, oh Sam, blah blah blah. No, if you come, it's on, simple, and that's it. So don't come on social media like a little grass. I told you countless times, stop coming on social media. And you still continue to do it, you little grass. Stop using social media when you're coming down. You're just doing it for a little bit of content so you can go, yeah, I was in Marbella, but you weren't actually. You drove to a police area, an area where it's filled with police and innocent holiday makers. You went to a busy part where you know that nobody is going to get you. That's what it is. And you went live for a little 5 minutes. That's all you done. You went live for a little 5 minutes and then come straight off. That's exactly what you've just done. So no, you didn't at all. You're saying, oh, come down to by where he lives. That's perfect. Do that, lad. That's perfect if you do that. As I said, that's exactly what I've wanted. I've been asking you to do that for a long time. But you're just off buying this little shit house. You do it in the daytime when it's filled with bloody innocent holiday makers. Why would you drive? It's just like when you beat your girlfriend up with the babies. Why would you drive? Why would you come down to Marbella? Well, I said to you to come at the night time when no one's about. But why would you come at 12 o'clock when you know it's mad busy for holiday makers and police in that area? And then you only went live for 5 minutes. But not only did you just go live for 5 minutes, you've done it for a little bit of clout, because then you come off your live when you knew exactly that something was going to happen to you, right? But the problem is, in them areas, and I did message you and say, come into the mountains. That's what I did say to you. Away from holiday makers. Instead, you don't, you stay where the holiday makers are, innocent holiday makers. That's what you do. You're a piece of shit. These innocent holiday makers are just on holiday trying to mind their own business, and they've got a piece of shit like you doing a live thinking you're on one when you're not, because you've just done it in front of police, you little grass. You blatantly just done a live for 5 minutes in front of police and made out that you've just come down to Marbella. You didn't come down at all. You literally went to a police area where it's innocent civilians, where you know nothing will happen to you. When I've blatantly been messaging you saying, come into the mountains, away from witnesses, police and innocent civilians. Oh, idiot. He said he's going to come to he said he'd come here. I don't get why he's saying it on TikTok though. It's like you're being a little grass. Do you know what I mean? But the good thing is the fact that you did say you're coming here, so when something happens to you and you end up in the grave, that's a self-defense because you come to me, so that's perfect. That's perfect, to be honest with you. So I love the fact that you actually done that, really, because that's my defence. If you end up with a court case over you, you little grass, but you're a piece of shit, absolute piece of shit. And this is the type of people we're dealing with on TikTok. Any proper person, look, let me just tell you something. The proper people over here, they're not doing stuff in the daytime, blatantly like that. They're waiting until the police and witnesses go. That's what's happening. He didn't. He went to a pedestrian area where it's filled with innocent holiday makers and police officers. So he just got his quick video and then he's going to scoot back when I've blatantly been saying, get the meat on in the night time. Perfect. Problem solved. Hold on 1 second, guys, where I just put a pair of shorts on. Let me just explain something to you. Let me just explain one thing to you. So, here's how you know he's just doing it for views, right? He did not once message me and say, Sam, I'm on my way to Marbella. He did not once mention me and say that. All he done was drove to a police location where it's filled with police and innocent civilians and went live dead quick. You could do that anywhere. You could have beef with anyone and go straight to by like half 20 minutes from where you live and go, right guys, I'm here. No pure police everywhere. You could do that. That's exactly what he's just done. And then he'll scoot off. He's saying he'll come to mine. Hopefully he does. That's perfect if he does. But he's just a shithouse. As I said, he's just an absolute ball kissing dickhead grass. That's all he is. He's just shithouse. He just makes me cringe. He makes me cringe because he's just a bad little clout chaser. It's crazy little clout chaser. Why would you not message me and say, why would you? I don't get this. I've been telling you to come down to Marbella, right? Keep it off camera. Why would you not message me when you're in Marbella and go on sound, where am I meeting you? Instead, you don't message me. You just go to Marbella and then you get a quick photo by the police and then you go live for 5 minutes and then you scoot off. Do you know what I mean? I don't get the logic in your head why you would do that. Like a shithouse. He drove 5 hours for exactly that. Let me just pin it. For a 5-minute video live on TikTok next to the police. That's all he done. But as I said, in the end, I'll come to his house. That's brilliant. If you come, fantastic news. Yeah, that is brilliant news. So, as I said, he's just, the people I'm dealing with on TikTok are just sausages. Driving 5 hours. 5 hours. Driving 5 hours, literally for 5 minutes. It makes me cringe and so cringing at them. 1 second, let me just see what this message says. 1 second. Yes, it's just funny. The clout chasers are so funny on TikTok. It's comical. But this is what happens on TikTok. You get these low-life shithouses who are just pieces of shit. And that's how you get them. But as I said, you can't be wound up by these dickheads. These dickheads are just comical. Why would you drive 5 hours just to get yourself a 5-minute video next to the police? I don't get it. Hello. Yes, bro, where are you? Go ahead, bring that down to me. Is he coming with you as well, yeah? Good. Make sure it's fully loaded, that, yeah? Go on, see you, man. Bye-bye. Right, sorry guys. Yes, so anyway, that's it. It's just comical. It's absolutely comical. And there you get these dickheads. He just chat the most shit. But as I said, he drove 5 hours. Why would you drive 5 hours? Just to, bear in mind, why would you not message me directly? That's another thing I don't get. Why would you not message me directly and say, I am in Marbella, I've driven 5 hours, Sam, I'm in Marbella, where am I meeting you? No, you didn't. Instead, you went to TikTok and done a live next to where all the police are, you little grass, where you know nothing's going to happen to you. That's the difference. That is a difference between me and you, right? If I'm going to a different area, I'm going to be messaging that person saying, whereabouts am I meeting you, lad? That's what I'm going to say. You didn't do that. Instead, you hit your live on TikTok. And just for views, you drove 5 hours to go and stand next to a police area where you know you're going to be safe, full of pedestrians. Absolute embarrassing. Let me just take this other call 1 second, guys. Hello. right, but it just makes me laugh, you know. I've got to laugh. I'm sorry, I've got to laugh at these numpties. They're just so funny, you know. And I don't get why you would be aggressive online by putting everything on social media. I don't get why you do that. I blatantly got messages where I've messaged them saying, keep it off social media. I blatantly said that to him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying to him. He's just all shit. He away from the police. I said to him, meet away from the police, keep it off camera, and let's deal with it. Instead, as soon as he gets to Marbella, he goes straight to where the police are and does a quick video. Anybody can do that. It's just comical.